of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. I am the manager over Detention Support Services Bureau, which to include courts.
Can you spell in that for us?
L-Y-N-E-T-T-E and Anderson, A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N.
Can you just kind of tell us how this all happened, how this guy was able to escape and then walk out of the courtroom?
Okay, so this morning around 10 a.m., he was in the courtroom waiting on getting his bond revoked. So he was taken into custody. The deputies placed him on shackles and put him on a bench. Then the brawl happened in the next courtroom. So once they hit the panic button, then the deputies left out to go assist, and he was sitting there. Some kind of way, he got out of the shackles, and he walked out of the courtroom, got on the elevator, and walked out of the building. And once he got out of the building, he took off his ankle monitor.
So was he bound at his wrist at all?
No, not at all.
So did he have like the shackles on his ankles?
He did have the shackles on his.
And he managed to get some type of device, or how?
We don't know. That's still under investigation on how he was able to get out of the shackles.
Can you kind of talk about why he was in court, why his bond was being revoked a little bit?
It was a domestic that he was, the bond was being revoked for. Other than that, I don't know all the details.
And have you guys been able to look at surveillance video to see if he went, maybe down this street or another street? Do we have any idea where he may have went?
We don't know where he went. We do know he took off his ankle monitor once he got outside of the court building, and we have our gang task force, Gulf Coast, and other entities looking for him at this time.
What was he wearing?
He was wearing a blue shirt and khaki pants.
And is this guy considered a danger to people that may come in contact with him?
Well, yes, because it was a domestic that he was involved in, so that makes him dangerous.
So he was in the room next to where this other, we've all covered today, this fight in the courtroom happened.
He was in the courtroom on the same floor.
On the same floor?
Yes, on the same floor. I don't know if it was side by side, but it was on the same floor.
Did the deputies or bailiffs who was in the courtroom, he was in, do the right thing by going to the other courtroom? Or was there someone that was supposed to stay with him and the other people in that?
Yes, someone should have stayed with him at that time.
So he was completely unattended, or was there still other people in that?
There were other people in there, but he was unattended by the deputies.
Are policies and procedures, I know an investigation is underway.
Yes,
But
it
are
is.
policies and procedures going to be reviewed
Oh,
in light of
yes.
this?
Yes, we have policy and procedures that dictate the correct way to handle anyone coming into custody or in custody.
But it didn't go the right way
No,
monitoring it?
no,
Right.
yes.
What do you say to the public that, someone was able to get out of their shackles and walk out of the courtroom?
Well, we are investigating the entire thing, and this is an isolated incident, and we'd hope it won't happen again.
Do you know the timeline of when he disappeared, as when he was discovered missing? How much time elapsed?
Approximately 10:15 is when he was gone. So probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, depending on how long it took for them to finish the brawl and come back over.
Did he have an attorney with him today?
I don't know.
And probably no, were there any other family members there with him, possibly?
I don't know.
And what new charges could he be facing now that he is, escaped? He was supposed to have his bond revoked. So do you know what charges he could be facing now?
Not at this time.
And so is this considered a manhunt now? What kind of resources are we putting for that?
Yeah, we're putting resources out to find him as quickly as possible.
Is he considered a flight risk to leave the country?
I don't know.
Do you know what part of the city or county he lived in?
I don't know.
And if you could,
Are releasing his name or photo or anything like that?
yeah.
Photo to desk.
Okay.
And just to reiterate, like you said earlier, is this person considered violent, and if so, why?
Well, he's in here for domestic on his significant other, so yeah, violent.
When you say domestic, what does that mean?
He's in here for assaulting her.
Do we know of any priors?
The priors on there?
Yeah.
Yes, he's had priors.